there. Today is a special event because Jennifer and I are in one place together, and we're going to talk to you about how to keep up with social media when you're traveling. And being that we're coming from two different perspectives, if you have been through the project, you know that already. But you know, we have different approaches and different requirements to our timely responses. So I'll let Jennifer start off, and we'll go from there. Can you see us? Can you see us now?
Well, I think if you travel a lot like we do, you probably have needed to develop some strategies to stay on top of your social media while you're gone away from your desktop computer that may stay at home with you. Even if you travel with a laptop, you may find that in meetings and dashing around to the airport that it's difficult to keep up. So what do? Well, one thing is that you can pre-program some of your materials to post at a time when you're not actually sitting in front of the computer.
That would be me.
So I was just talking that Julie has actually had Taiga Company had several Facebook posts this afternoon while we were in fact all day in meetings. So she pre-posted that. I will do that on Twitter sometimes. We also have our Facebook, the SSC Facebook page set up to automatically pull. So when our blog posts, and we do pre-post some of the blogs, when they go live on our website, they are then pushed out through Facebook and things like that. I will pre-post on Twitter as well. I think one of the other things I have gotten really used to doing is also using my iPad, lovely iPad, or my iPhone, or other things like that. I think not having to plug into Wi-Fi, but being able just to use 3G makes it a lot easier to not have to feel like you have to pay money to get onto someone's Wi-Fi or track down someone like our client right now. They have Wi-Fi, but you have to have like pre-authorized guest username and password, and rather than go through that, we just use the 3G. So as you're thinking about your tech tools and what you want to have in place, be thinking about what is going to allow you to really use social media going forward while you're traveling.
Absolutely. So partially for me, because you know, social media is a big part of Taiga's strategy, it's important to think in advance what the post might be. So if your blog offers the functionality to pre-post and have those posts scheduled throughout a certain time frame, that's really helpful. Ours also pulls on Facebook from there as well, so it helps in terms of those postings. But then, you know, there's also staying on top of the engagement throughout the day, especially if it's an Echo Monday or today's a Friday, so follow Friday. So there's a lot of traffic on the different sites, so it's important to schedule maybe some different times where you can jump on, and maybe if you can't engage with or respond to all of the requests at you, to do them as much in chunks as you possibly can, because then at the end of the day, when you're following up for meetings and traveling and so forth, it's less of a burden, and you're not so resistant when you're so tired to doing that. Then the second part of it is to plan on the after side, right? So there's the pre-planning before, you know, you're going to be traveling, the during you're traveling, and then after. It's like, how can I make it a little easier on the other side of it? So are there ways to maybe pre-post again? Are there ways to, like if it's a holiday, you know, it's going to be slower traffic, so you can maybe do less types of tweets or quotes versus actual content. So there's different ways of leveraging the content to make it a more seamless experience. And you know, it's not a bad idea to also say, hey, I'm traveling, you know, sorry if I missed somebody, or you know, it's a holiday. It's a human component, social media. So sharing part of your life, even if it is a business, I mean, you're still human. So communicating that aspect of it is really relevant.
I will also just say one final thought, that use the travel as inspiration for your content. Think about the sustainability impacts of flying as you're flying in and out of places. Think about how easy it is to use public transportation in the place that you're going. Put it out there to people, hey, we're going to be in Ohio this week. If you're there, let us know. Maybe we can meet up. I think the idea is, and in particular, I find plane trips to be quite the inspiration for blogging, just because what else are you going to do in that hour and a half but bang out a few blog entries.
But you know, it is interesting that you said that about using the travel as inspiration. I know that a couple years ago I was in Canmore, and coming from Houston, Texas at the time, I was blown away because the Natural Step had done a lot of work with the town of Canmore, but their bathrooms had the half flushes and all this recycling type of communications in their bathroom. And so here I am in the bathroom as a traveler taking pictures of all of this, because you know, this wasn't common to me at the time. And so it was inspirational to me, and it was fun to post some of those pictures on social media and get kind of an engagement from a different perspective, because green is fun and sustainability can be fun, and how it shows up in our day-to-day life and how we communicate it is important.
Yep.
So that's it for today. We hope you are inspired as well, and we'll catch you next time.